Today, I'm going to be breaking down the November 9th card in Birmingham. Fight Club Promotions 2, Enter the Asylum. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps us build up our subscriber base, allowing us to bring you a lot more content. Right, let's get straight into it. In the featherweight division, we are going to have Robert Luxford versus Shay Bennett. Now, these two are novice fighters. Both had a couple of fights under their belt so far. Shay Bennett just come off a very impressive recent KO win. I believe he's going to bring that into this fight. He's training hard. Robert Luxford, a come forward fighter, loves a scrap. This will be a war. Can't see it reaching the final bell. A few people I've spoken to about this agree, but it is going to be a brilliant fight. Two novice lads, two talented fighters going head to head. Then we move on to the female bantamweight division. We have Karina Bowes versus Rhian Proctor. This is going to be a novice bantamweight title eliminator, by the way, guys. Now, these are another two novice girls. Karina, coming from Leeds, she will bring the fire. She is very, very confident about coming and taking the win. She is working hard. I'm in constant contact with her. I've been seeing her fight camp, and let's just say she is bringing the fire. Now, Rhian Proctor, she's just come off a recent defeat a couple of weeks ago on a local charity show. Very bad matchup from what I saw, but we move on to this fight. I believe it's two novice girls who are both going to put everything into the ring to take that win. Both training hard, both with good coaches and good gyms, who I'm happy to hear that they're both going to be getting very good and safe training. Good luck to both girls. Definitely a 50-50. Then we move on to the cruiserweight division. We have Nuran Jenkins versus Ryan Coxedge. Jenkins, coming from the very talented Titans Martial Arts and Fitness in Wales, he will be coming to win this. Now, if you know anything about the Titan lads, they come to win. And they come to fight and they come to win. And they train 24/7. Ryan was on our debut show. Unfortunately for Ryan, he had to withdraw in the second round due to a shoulder injury. But I am well aware of the progress he's made since, and I believe Ryan is going to be bringing everything. He's going to want the win. He's going to want to do better than he did last time. I know that's been gnawing at him, and he is a brawler, a true warrior. So I believe this is definitely one to watch. Reece Milne versus Ryan Bean. Now, this is a fight that has a lot of intrigue. Reece Milne is a young novice fighter, very talented, very quick, has a big future ahead of him. Had to be matched right for this show. So I brought in a slightly experienced fighter called Ryan Bean. Ryan will admit himself his record may not be the best, but he has a brand new mindset. He's learning from the tools he's collected over the years, and he's coming to win this. Now, personally, this is a true 50-50. I can't pick a winner from this. We'll just have to see on the night. I do believe it's going to be a fight with technical ability, a lot of skill, and the winner, I believe, will have to have the most heart. But again, we'll see November 9th in Birmingham. We move on to the big boys now, the heavyweights. Now, this fight has a lot of spite. It's Wayne Manning versus Danny Evans. Okay, now this is for a novice title. Heavyweight title, novice heavyweight title. Wayne Manning, Danny Evans, both fought on the last show. Danny Evans made his debut against Ryan Coxedge. Danny then agreed to fight another fight. He then fought the newly BYB Extreme signed Matthew Morton. Shout out Matthew. Danny put in an excellent display against Matty. It's well known Matty is an absolute killer. Matty put the gloves on for this fight because there was a weight disparity. Matty ended it in 2 rounds, but Danny definitely earned a lot of kudos with the Fight Club community. Now, he was very quick to call out Wayne Manning. Said a few things. Let's just say, if you want to catch up on their beef, we have some videos on our YouTube channel. Please scroll down and take a look. Wayne Manning, basically, he wants to teach this lad a lesson. So you got Danny Evans, the young man, 20 years old. He's full of confidence after his debut night. And then we got Wayne Manning, slightly older gentleman, I don't think he'll mind me saying that, with a wealth of knowledge and experience. This is going to come down to who hits first and who hits the hardest. Okay, we've got two novice fighters here, two novice heavyweights. But this is, for me, it's going to come down to who hits the hardest and who hits first. I really do believe that. Wayne is known as the Power, a former strongman from Birmingham. Hits very hard, I've sparred with him myself over the years. Danny has a lot of confidence, okay? Danny will take punches, got a great chin. Yeah, this is definitely one to watch out for, guys, 100%. We're sticking with the heavyweights now. Again, this is for a novice heavyweight title eliminator. So whoever wins this will fight the winner of Wayne Manning versus Danny Evans for a heavyweight novice title on the third show. Okay, so this is Cal Woodfield against Henry Fisher. Again, you'll hear me say this a lot, guys, but this is another fight to watch out for. Okay, Cal Woodfield, another member of the Titans Martial Arts and Fitness. Again, goes without saying, he'll be training 24/7 for this. He will get no breaks. He will get all the right sparring, the right cardio, everything. Henry comes from a superb gym. Okay, he comes from Olympus Gym up in Rotherham. Again, they train 24/7. These guys live for it. Okay, so these two are big heavyweights. They're big punchers, and there is going to be a lot of, let's just say a lot of jeopardy for whoever doesn't prepare right for this. We move down now the weights to featherweight division. We have the potential fight of the night for you here, guys. Chris Leo against Lee Sibley. Lee Sibley, you'll know from bare knuckle fighting. Bare knuckle, he is a very tough individual. Okay, he's got a lot of experience. He's coming into this very confident. For him, this is his make or break. This is his redemption night. He is leaving everything in the ring, and he has told me personally that he is taking that title home and nothing's stopping him. The man to attempt to stop him is Chris Leo. Now, Chris Leo is on a recent, I don't know really what to call it at the moment. He is obliterating every opponent he comes across, and for me, Chris Leo at the moment is one of the most improved fighters of 2024. On our first show, Chris Leo fought Scott Hoyle. Faced a bit of jeopardy in the first round, he went down, got back up, ended the fight within the distance. And Lee says himself, Chris is clear favourite for this, but personally, this is, again, got 50-50 written all over it, okay? Fight of the night. Potential, near on guaranteed. Don't forget, November 9th in Birmingham, we'll get to see the winner of this. Stumpy Taylor against Simon Kay. Now, this is a very interesting fight. Stumpy Taylor fought for the hybrid lightweight title eliminator on our first show against John Wilson. Slightly controversial, but Stumpy Taylor got the win. Rightfully, by the way, got the win. His opponent, he was going to face Shane Ferguson, couldn't fight on the date, so that fight has been moved to a later date. So Stumpy Taylor has dropped down to featherweight for this show, and he is fighting for the hybrid featherweight title against Simon Kay. Now, Simon Kay, one part of the Kay brothers, you'll hear about the other one very soon. These boys mean business. These boys come to fight, they come to win. They both are up for title fights, and Simon Kay, personally, I believe, has a massive future in the featherweight division, especially with 4-ounce gloves on. He's very quick, hits hard, doesn't mess about. He comes to take the centre of the ring, and unless you're ready, he will take you out. Now, Stumpy Taylor, very experienced bare knuckle fighter. He's had the 4-ounce gloves on. He's mainly a bare knuckle fighter, but he's extremely tough, well known for being one of the toughest lads on the circuit, without a doubt. he has the mentality of once he's got in that ring, he's already won. So Stumpy has a lot of confidence, comes with a lot of positivity, and that is also a very hard man to beat. Okay, depending on the mindset of the man, you never know what he's capable of. Craig Fuller against Matt Kay in the heavyweight division. This is for the hybrid heavyweight title. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this fight. Craig Fuller, very well-known, experienced boxer on the circuit, okay? Craig is a very, very, very genuinely good man. Once he gets in the ring, all respect goes out the window and you have a fight. After that bell goes at the end, he's your best friend, okay? Matt Kay, he seems like a very nice bloke. I've watched him fight. He is very tough. He's going to give Craig a lot of problems. Same sort of guys, Craig, to be fair. I think this fight is going to be the same as what I just said. It's going to be respect beforehand. It's going to be all action during, respect after. But with 4-ounce gloves on, this has potential to take the roof off, let me tell you. Craig has a couple of fights left this year. Excuse me. If all goes well, Craig will carry on. If not, this is it for Craig. So listen, we talked before about mindset. Craig has that mindset. This is all or nothing for him. Matt Kay demanded a title. Okay, he is coming. Every time I talk to this man, he's either just got back from the gym, he's training, he's planning to train. At the moment, he's living, eating and breathing it. Definitely one to watch out for. Now, my personal favourite, and again, a potential fight of the night. These two have been scheduled to fight before on other promotions. It's never came about. We've got it, okay? It's Joel Kirk versus Tony McIntosh. This is for the hybrid bantamweight title. Let me tell you now, these two boys are going to put everything in the ring. They have a mutual respect for each other with an underlying desire to want to punch each other in the face, okay? They've been due to fight before, I think twice. It didn't happen. So you can imagine there's a name on both of their lists that they haven't ticked off yet. November 9th in Birmingham is their chance. Joel Kirk, who is currently, you would call him a novice, very, very big future. He's being handled by Fight Club Promotions now, so we put him in the best positions. We're giving him the fair matchups, which he's not had in the past. On the previous show, he fought a very, very, very good fight against Keenan Knight. He nearly stopped Keenan in the first, saved by the ref, standing 8 count. Second round, Joel's inexperience came to hand and Keenan got the stoppage. Very impressive KO. But this is again mindset. Joel straight afterwards had such a positive mindset. He looked at what he did right, not what he did wrong, and he's carried on from there. He's dropped down to his more natural weight of bantamweight, which we spoke before has been a big problem for him, trying to fight at a higher weight. He's at a more natural weight now. Tony McIntosh, for him, this is redemption year. Okay, Tony has had his demons in the past, this past year, and let down a couple of promotions, but he's back. He is redeeming himself. He is coming to bring war to Joel Kirk. Let me tell you, Tony is in the mindset of this is it for him. This year is where he puts his name back out on the map, and he looks a very dangerous man. This, again, has potential for fight of the night. I can't wait to see this personally. We're going to move back to the heavyweight division now. Our heavyweight champion, crowned on the last show when he defeated Craig Fuller by stoppage, Fraser White defends his heavyweight belt against Wayne Bourne. Now, Fraser is not giving up this belt anytime soon or easily. Fraser is training hard. He is in the same gym and a sparring partner of Henry Fisher, who we spoke about earlier. And let me tell you now, these two are going to go for it. Wayne Bourne is well up for this. I've spoke to Wayne a lot. He has I'd call it a wrecking ball mindset at the moment, to be honest. He plans on taking that title, he plans on taking the hybrid, he plans on becoming undisputed. But let me tell you now, Fraser is not going to give it up anytime soon. So this, again, another potential barnstormer. Fraser White versus Wayne Bourne for the Fight Club Promotions gloved heavyweight title. Okay, Fraser White's first title defense. Then we have our co-main event. Now this one, a lot of people are talking about this fight. It has a lot of intrigue. We have the hybrid cruiserweight title, Cameron Daziel versus Carl Tate. Now Cameron Daziel fought an absolute courageous, brilliant fight against Brady Lee Harkett. On our last show, which was voted fight of the night, that was for the hybrid cruiserweight belt. More on that in a moment. But this fight right now I'm talking about, it delivers everything you want from a hybrid title fight. Okay, so we've got power, we've got skill, we've got heart. Both men have a great chin. This is going to be a war. If this reaches the final bell after 5 rounds, I will be astonished. If it does, you have potential for fight of the year. Brilliant fight. We lead on to our main event now. Brady Lee Harkett versus Carl Craig. Brady Lee won the hybrid cruiserweight title on our first show against Cameron Daziel. It was a superb fight, back and forth. Cameron was winning the fight on the judges' scorecards. Many people believe that too. But Brady pulled out an absolutely fantastic 3rd round and managed to stop Cameron to become our first ever hybrid cruiserweight champion. Now, directly after the show, Brady wanted to explore other options and drop down to a more natural weight. So Brady immediately vacated that cruiserweight title, which is why Cameron Daziel and Carl Tate will now contest for that belt. And he has moved down to light heavyweight, which brings in Carl Craig. Carl Craig is a powerhouse, an absolute wrecking ball. Just recently signed to BYB, made his debut a couple of weeks ago on BYB. Absolutely brilliant debut. Very close to getting the win. He'll take a lot of confidence from that into his next fight with BYB in October. Please contact Carl for tickets for that. But this fight here, this fight had main event written all over it as soon as I'd matched it up. Both of these boys were due to fight before. They were going to fight at some point on the circuit. I'm glad it's on my promotion. Again, 50-50, you just can't call it. If this is going to be 5 rounds, if it goes to 5 rounds, I can promise you now, this will be the fight of the year. Please, if you don't know any of the fighters, please look up the fighters that you've heard me talk about today. Please support them. A fighter only really does well on his journey with support. It's quite hard sometimes when you're on the circuit to sell tickets. In Fight Club Promotions, there is no stress on fighters to sell tickets. We are a self-sustained promotion. The fighters have freedom to train, come in on fight night with a positive mindset and do the job that they're supposed to do. Every one of these fighters is well up for the task ahead. It's a killer card, absolute killers, and tickets are still on sale. So we have standard seated tickets at £40. That comes with a table, okay? Ringside tickets, we are very limited now. They are £60. November 9th in Birmingham, don't forget, guys. Also, we have a power punch competition with a £100 cash prize, okay? Always fun. So basically, pretty self-explanatory. Whoever hits the hardest wins, okay? Our host for the evening will be Mr. Lewis Dakin. Lewis has excelled recently in his new role as an MC/host, and we are privileged to have him on our show. Let's just say, guys, this is going to be a great show, and I'm looking forward to bringing more content. We have interviews with fighters. Previously, we've been showing them on Facebook. We are moving over to YouTube, so look forward to that very soon. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and it's been a pleasure. Let's go.